What's up, guys? David here, and I am your coach of the Brooklyn Bonets. We are up against the Carolina Charizards once again, coached by Vince. If you don't remember, last time we lost to Vince, I think it was a 3-0, something ridiculous, where we made some early misplays that really cost us the game. This time we're hoping to improve it. And we brought with us I'm really good at this. You're gonna give me 2 seconds because you love me a little bit, at least enough for me to search up what my sets were. Oh, right. E-Belt Latios, Ice Beam, Earthquake, Defog, Recover. We have Doublade with Brick Break, Toxic, Gyro Ball, Sub, Lumberry, Pangoro, Sub Cosmic Power, Drain Punch, Lopunny, Snatch Rotom, especially defensive to take on the Altaria, 100% Wallet, and Black Sludge, bulky, like half max HP, and a little bit of speed on my Nidoqueen, with Rocks, Toxic, Earth Power, Sludge Wave. What he brought was Altaria, Mega Altaria, Rotom Wash, Heatran, Scolipede, Fortress, and Mienshao. This is I'm expecting the exact same sets as last time. So it's DD Altaria with EQ, Defensive Rotom Wash, Assault Vest, Max Spadef, Heatran, Life Orb, Scolipede, Hazard stacking Fortress, and he brought a Cresselia last time. I expected Mew to come, and instead he brings this Mienshao, which I can only assume is Scarfed. It might not be, but I'm assuming it's Scarfed or Banded, just from the get-go. So let's start. He leaves Mienshao. That makes me think it's Scarf. So I just immediately double into my Doublade. He goes for Rocks as I set up a substitute, and I know for a fact that Volt Switch does not break a sub, so I'm like, oh boy, I get to Toxic the Rotom. He goes into the Rotom like I thought. Oh, I don't Toxic the Rotom, I'm bad. What did I expect? Whatever. Oh, I expected him to like Gyro Ball or something, I don't know, or set up more spikes. So I Toxic the Rotom now. And I decide to go into my Latios, knowing that I could do anything I want to this Rotom. He clicks Hydro Pump, which is a little annoying. I think I defog here, or do I make the Earthquake play? No, I defog here, and I just go for an EQ. Does 82%, and he Lava Plumes. He does not burn. No, he does not. And here, now, I expect him to make the switch into his Fortress, into his Rotom, into his Latios, into his Altaria, I mean. The Altaria play would be really fun, because he would come in and he would like be immune to the Earthquake, and maybe he expected me to go for a Dragon move or something, but I go for an Ice Beam and it does 2% and I lose my Lati. To a crit. It was a roll. It's unfortunate. I go to Lopunny. I expect him to save this for fodder, so I just sub. Don't I? No. I expected him to sack this. I'm really bad at remembering this game. So I Drain Punch, and I go for a sub expecting him to Willow. He just Hydros. And I'm like, okay, if that's your play. My plan is to just substitute until he misses a Hydro Pump, he over predicts and doesn't go for Hydro Pump, or he just whittles himself down to the point where Drain Punch can kill. So he lands all his Hydro Pumps because he's a very skilled player, I'm sure. And I decide I want some HP in case I could bring Lop back in. Like I could still sit up on the 4E. Like, I know for a fact that there's a Scarf based off how he just brought it in. I'm not going to go into Doublade, so... And I didn't want to make the big boy play of going into Pangoro, so I just go into my Nidoqueen. I don't have any recovery options. So I'm stuck at 62%. He rocks here instead of spinning, which is a strange play in my opinion. He goes into his Heatran. I know he's max Spadef, because he was last time. And so I Earth Power again, certain that that would kill. He goes into his Altaria, and his play 100 million % is Earthquake. My main switch in should be Doublade, but he saw last time that it was Rotom. He knows for a fact that Earthquake kills my Nidoqueen. So his thought process, I can only assume, is I'm going to set up as the Rotom comes in, then I'll be at +1. I could beat the Rotom 1v1, or I could 2-hit KO the Doublade, or I could do whatever his play, whatever he thought his play was gonna be. He Dragon Dances thinking I'm gonna leave or something, and I just Sludge Wave him. Maybe he thought he'd live, or I don't know what he thought, because I'm modest 252. He HJKs, which does absolutely nothing. I debate going into Doublade here, which would have killed the Mienshao, but I decided I'd rather him not make that double. Like, if he doubled to Scolipede as I went to Doublade, I would have been at a much not as good position. So, I'm just going to Earth Power. He's going to get a speed boost. And he SDs again, expecting me not to Earth Power again for whatever reason. I think he had to bank on living, or else Doublade just killed him with a Gyro. But regardless, I win with a 5-0, a very respectable 5-0, and I make sure Vince isn't in playoffs. I guarantee myself in playoffs for the most part. Like I said last time, it really comes down to the other half of the bracket and how they do. If Brendan can lose a game, then I'm guaranteed in. Yeah, I think he has to lose one game or something. I don't know what the semantics are, but me versus Moore is a little delayed. I might even forfeit just to guarantee that I don't have to play Andres. Because if I forfeit, I either play Mora or Ryan. But if I play it out and I win, I could potentially play Mora or Andres. And I'd rather, and of the three opponents, the one I want to play the most is Ryan, because I feel like I have the best matchup against his team. And so that's that. I need to hopefully, maybe I'll just forfeit, maybe I won't, maybe I'll bring a meme team. We'll find out when we play Mora, maybe next week, maybe the week after. I'll see you guys when I see you, but I don't know yet. Alright, peace guys.